China has transformed on every front, from rapid economic expansion to the rise of its military power and a growing presence on the global stage. And at the center of all these changes stands one man, a man whose youth was shaped by hardship, who once labored in rural cave dwellings, yet rose to become one of the most influential leaders of the 21st century. This is the story of the rise of Xi Jinping. To understand Xi Jinping's path to power, we need to look far back to the 1950s. Xi Jinping was born into a prominent revolutionary family in Beijing. His father, Xi Jinping, was a respected veteran of the newly founded People's Republic of China. But that status did not last. During the Cultural Revolution, his father was purged, and the entire family faced severe political pressure. Xi, then only a teenager, became a target for struggle sessions, social isolation, and eventually was sent to the remote village of Liangjiahe. There, he worked like a real farmer, digging wells, carrying earth, hauling heavy loads, and living in traditional cave dwellings known as yaodong. Those 7 years in rural hardship left a permanent mark on Xi Jinping's life and shaped the foundation of his future leadership style. After leaving Liangjiahe, Xi Jinping faced a critical choice: to abandon politics or to find a way back into it. But the road back would be difficult. During that turbulent era, his family background was considered sensitive. He applied to join the Communist Party multiple times and was rejected multiple times. Yet Xi did not give up. He kept working, kept waiting, and kept proving himself. Finally, in 1974, after countless rounds of scrutiny, Xi Jinping was admitted into the Chinese Communist Party. From that moment, he began his political journey. Starting from the lowest levels, a village official, a worker in modest grassroots offices, doing tasks few paid attention to. But it was these quiet, unnoticed years that shaped Xi Jinping's leadership style: patient, disciplined, and careful. This was the foundation for the long path ahead. From the late 1980s, Xi Jinping began a long political journey across several provinces. He spent nearly 17 years in Fujian, building his reputation through local anti-corruption initiatives and administrative reforms. He was then transferred to Zhejiang, one of China's most dynamic economic regions. There, he focused on economic growth while reinforcing his image as a pragmatic, effective, and cautious leader. In 2007, he moved to Shanghai, the wealthiest city in China at the time, to stabilize the political situation after a local leadership scandal. Within months, he was unexpectedly elected to the Politburo Standing Committee, the turning point that placed him at the highest levels of power in the nation. These 2 decades, from Fujian to Shanghai, not only honed his governance skills, but also shaped the image of a patient, careful leader, preparing him for the leap to central leadership. In 2007, a pivotal moment occurred in Xi Jinping's political career. He was transferred to Beijing and appointed to the Politburo Standing Committee, the highest echelon of power in China. It was a clear signal that he had entered the circle of potential successors to the top leadership. In the following years, he served as vice president, overseeing key areas from security and economy to foreign affairs. Support from various factions within the party grew steadily. He was seen as a safe and stable choice, capable of restoring order after internal turbulence. Then in 2012, the Bo Xilai scandal erupted, a major political crisis that forced the leadership to find a strong figure to guide the nation. Xi Jinping became that figure. By the end of 2012, he was officially elected General Secretary of the Communist Party of China, the most powerful position in the country. That moment marked the beginning of an entirely new era. Upon taking office, Xi Jinping quickly established his influence. One of the most notable campaigns was the Tiger and Fly anti-corruption drive, targeting officials from the highest to the lowest ranks. Hundreds of thousands were investigated, including top-level leaders. The campaign not only cleaned up bureaucratic corruption, but also reinforced Xi's authority and his image as a decisive, uncompromising leader. At the same time, Xi pushed forward key policies, modernizing the military to elevate national defense capabilities, building technological self-reliance in the economy, nationwide poverty alleviation, especially in remote areas, the Belt and Road Initiative to expand global influence, These moves reshaped China's development in the 2010s and consolidated Xi's power both domestically and internationally. In 2018, China took a historic step, amending the constitution to remove the two-term limit for the presidency. This meant Xi Jinping could remain in office without any time constraints. The move sparked debate domestically and internationally, but it strengthened his authority like never before. Under Xi's leadership, China became a global power center, playing an increasingly significant role in economic, military, and diplomatic spheres. He promoted the Belt and Road Initiative, expanding influence across Asia, Africa, and Europe. China's policies in technology, trade, and defense were shaped with a long-term vision, positioning the nation to compete directly with other global powers. These policies and decisions compelled the world to see China in a completely new light. From a teenager living in cave dwellings in rural China, facing hardships and challenges in his youth, Xi Jinping rose to the highest ranks of power in China, becoming one of the most influential leaders of the 21st century. His journey combines personal experience, political skill, and long-term strategy. From anti-corruption campaigns, military modernization, poverty alleviation, to the Belt and Road Initiative, each move reflects his vision of a strong, self-reliant China with a prominent global role. Whether praised or criticized, no one can deny that Xi Jinping has reshaped China's political history and its place in the world.